In this episode, we're on to our second honeymooners, CHANITA and Jordan, and they've gone to Mauritius. I'm definitely rooting for these two. They look good together. We saw them arrive into the hotel with a bottle of champagne in their room. These guys got comfortable very quickly. As Jordan said to the camera, the matchmakers have done him good. They've paired him off perfectly. He couldn't wish for a better person to be with. And when it comes to CHANITA, he's ticking all her boxes. We saw her very giggly on screen. This girl doesn't know what to do with herself because she's thinking this is like a fairy tale. The next scene we saw was these two going for a couple's massage. Was it a couple's massage? Yes, it was. He massaged her first. He got very comfortable with that. Massaging her was the highlight of his day. Yeah, and we saw that. Very much teasing each other and having a good laugh along with it. And then the roles were reversed and she massaged him and he was unsure whether he could control himself because we saw him getting a little excited thinking I need to sort of take my mind away from here because, yeah, I don't know where it's going to go next. So he was trying to distract himself from thinking those thoughts. The next scene we saw was Jordan had organised a romantic boat ride with his new wife. And the reason for that, he wanted to get to know her a bit more. He wanted to find out her background, where she's come from, what's brought her to where she is now. He didn't want her to look at him as just the fun boy. Yeah. So he really wanted to dig deep and find out more about her. We found out that both of these two have very similar upbringings in regards to finances being very low and growing up in a single parent family where money was short. They didn't have holidays. They couldn't afford holidays. With her, it was more about the sort of toxic environment that she grew up in. So that was quite a broken home in its own way. And with her going through these challenges, it has made her who she is today. And then with him, it was him, his mum and his sister, and his mum trying to virtually keep a roof over their heads. And he was saying that he was envious of friends that had the family unit, which is what he wishes for now. And they both wish for the same thing in regards to that. So in conclusion, CHANITA saw this side of him today, which she really appreciates because fun and laughter is fun and laughter, but do you have substance? So he showed that side of him, and for her to see that is making her feel much more warm and forthcoming to see where this could go. The next scene we saw were these two on the beach, dancing the night away with some background band and flamenco-looking dancers. Yeah. Jordan's dancing, I don't know. That's something else. But whatever works for you, works for you. Same with CHANITA. These two trying to keep with the rhythm. But they enjoyed themselves. What we saw, as I said, was an uncanny connection they have with each other. An attraction. This is going in the right direction, as far as they're both concerned. As Jordan says, once the night's over, we'll get back to the room, we'll relax and see where it goes. Yeah. So the next morning we saw these guys on the sun loungers, sunbathing, and they were talking about the night before and how they had a good time. And also Jordan happened to mention about we also had a good time back in the room. So, yeah, I think we know where this went because we saw him later say, I didn't consummate the marriage. And then he winked. So we know what he meant. He enjoyed it. It wasn't good. It was phenomenal. That's the words he used. It wasn't good. It was phenomenal. So that is a good sign. I'm looking forward to these two. Moving on. The final scene we saw was them having dinner on the beach. Very romantic. They cheered to love, happiness and the future. So these guys are really looking at this to be long term from what I gather here. As CHANITA says, I couldn't wish for anyone better to spend this romantic time with. Then we saw him pull out a gift that he had for her. It was a birthstone and it was in a bracelet form. So he gave that to her, put it on her wrist, and yeah, it was just romantic. Oh, don't you miss romance? Oh my goodness me. Yeah, I'm here for it. So that's the way the night ended with them two, with a little kiss as well. And I'm looking forward to see where this goes. So if you like what you heard, please like, comment and subscribe. Till next time.